Welcome back to our blind hardcore seasonal playthrough of this game. So let's get going, shall we? Lot of time to cover. Not time, a lot of stuff to cover today. Now I remember what I was doing. I wanted to do something. What did I want to do? I thought out something on my own today or yesterday. Now I have no idea what it was. When you kill a fallen, you have an 11% chance to charm all other fallen. This is actually a very good weapon, very magical weapon, but not that good actually. Yeah, I was thinking about swapping more stuff and not crafting anymore, because this is better than crafting. Okay, let's see if there is anything else I would want to swap around. Increases familiar damage. It's something I would like to swap. Let's see if she can. Level 10. Level 9, you need 40,000 gold. Okay. What about this? Yeah, she can. Okay. This necromancer business. Increases spectral, electrocute, magic missile. No, none of them are good. That's sad. How about this one? Physical resistance. Life after kill. Thorns damage. Well, most of them are useful, I would say. Let's see if I can find that truly useless. How much does it cost to replace this? 4,000, okay. Let's see if I can find something truly useless. Cold resistance, intelligence, critical hit chance. Okay. Vitality increases siphon of blood. Okay. There are 12. Fire, chance to stun. Intelligence. So now, okay, let's try to swap that. Gold, whatever pickups. Yeah. That's not that useful. Any resistances would be better. Yeah, enchanted, binded, whatever. 250 life after or poison resistance. Hello Aztec, how are you? I think I'm going for life after kill, I guess. Why not? Let's see if anything she has could be swapped. Intelligence, no, this is good all around. Same here. Well, that's useless for her, I think. Health globes. I'm good, yeah, thanks. A little early start because I don't have much work today, so I can. Well, I could try to work, but I'm too tired to try. So, no more work for today. Okay, let's see what possible.
No way.
Legendaries, okay. Nice. So I need to make 33,000 gold. Okay. No problem.
You are too kind.
Yeah, I think I will be streaming for 4 hours today. 4 hours. Until roughly 5:30 my time.
New goods today. Please look. I can't believe what people throw away.
I
Wanna buy
should
some
be
of it?
able to. Okay, so now gold is more important than anything else. Need lots of gold. Let's go back to where I was, the
This seems a
oasis.
likely place to hide the head of a deranged sorcerer.
Ah, fuck.
Only you can defeat this monstrosity!
They jumped me in the middle of this place. Yeah, and all that I explored yesterday is lost. Not that it matters much anyway. So I need to go south and west. That's where I... South and west. Okay, so a yellow enemy coming. There it is. Mungo. He teleported. Little Mungo teleported. Ooh, 300 damage, two-handed, I cannot use it. Oh, she can. Well, this is, I guess, better. Yeah. Alright, let's move. So enemies do respawn. I think the map changed. This was not here yesterday, I'm pretty sure. That barrel or wheel, where the hell it is? Watermill, I think, is the appropriate name. Watermill? But that was not there yesterday. Which means, yeah, this is a different map. Interesting. It's impossible I didn't see that yesterday. I remember the entrance to the map itself.
Please help me!
Yeah, this was not here.
What is that noise? Oh no! They found us!
Fuck.
The Imperial Guards left me here to die, but you saved me. Thank you.
We will seek these guards you speak of. They will be punished for this.
Yeah, that guy was not there yesterday, I can assure you. Not that good. More stuff for selling so I can... Holy fuck! The hell? The hell was that? I think the game became more
Gennaro has been
difficult.
watching you since you arrived. There are traces of his magic everywhere.
The game has become more difficult suddenly. I think she cannot pick up those globes, can she? Can she pick up the globes? Fuck. I don't think she can. Yeah, the game is more difficult. For some reason. Or the game is spamming all of those enemies. At any rate.
Be gone!
Trap. The cellar. I think I entered there yesterday. But I'm going to explore the whole place again. Why not? It will be like grinding, I think. A little bit of grinding never hurts.
My knowledge increases.
Meteor shower. Disintegrate rune, that's the spell I'm using. Energy armor, which is what I'm using also. I doubt I'll change it, but let's see. Disintegrate. While channeling the beam, you become charged with energy and discharge at enemies nearby. Okay, let's see. Let's see what that does. Let's test it out. Meteor. Unleash a volley of 7 small meteors that each strike with damage as fire. Yeah, it does more damage, but it doesn't disable them. So, and I'm using the storm armor actually. That's useless. Okay, good. think it does less criticals. For some reason fire does a lot of critical damage. Why? Doesn't make much sense. Ah, it's a kamikaze attack. So I gain an extra attack against close by enemies. You know what, that's not too bad. I still get criticals occasionally. I'll think about it. I'll think on it. Ponder it. Etc. etc. Okay, let's compare. While channeling, you become charged with energy and discharge it at nearby enemies. Damage. I think I do more criticals with fire. Almost certain, I don't know why.
Away with you!
For example, I haven't done a single critical there that I've noticed.
It is so beautiful.
Yeah, the entrance is more or less in the same place. Yeah, I don't know why. It seems fire does more critical damage. Let's test it out. One critical. Let's see if I do a critical and every fight. Two criticals. Did you see?
I learned much from that.
I did like... How many criticals? I saw like 4. 4 criticals in a small amount of time. More intelligence, more vitality. Bastards don't allow me to look at this. Chance to deal 14 area damage, but I lose 300 life per second. No. I do enough damage, I think. Ah, fuck. Ah, Jesus. Clicked outside the game. Sorry about that.
Perhaps these lands will be tranquil again someday.
Okay. I forgot to teleport. And to freeze. I need to freeze whomever comes close to me. The Nephilim glory. Not much. Yeah, I have no idea why. Yeah, that's kamikaze attack. Didn't realize it until now. Okay. Another one of those. It was no elite or whatever they are called. I need to summon my duplicates and teleport. That's the way to go. The duplicates will damage people. 300 weapon damage and stunning. If someone comes close from far away, I freeze them and attack when they are within weapons range. Seems like a sound idea. Okay, apparently I have explored most of the southern area, so let's finish it up.
This corpse's decaying flesh still moves. That's disgusting.
I've never seen a hive this big before.
Which probably means something
That
will
must have been
come.
their queen.
Really? Didn't even see the queen. Enemies in the hole, more damage. It's important to remember. Stop running away. Okay, there is a little passage here. An event.
Destroying the stone shrine will stop their twisted
I
ritual.
remember this. Fuck.
I bring the prophet's wrath.
Did you see my duplicates actually went away? They followed me. So I shouldn't teleport after duplicating myself. Because they stopped annoying that guy and they actually explode in its vicinity. Very good, very good. Not good enough. Maybe for hair, nah. Let's see. This says it has 3% chance to fear. How much damage does she lose?
I cannot use that.
Ah, fuck, it's true. She cannot use that. Yeah, I remember this activity event yesterday. Let's enter the cellar.
Help me, please! Someone help! I'm being robbed!
Quiet, or I will rip your tongue from your mouth.
Yeah, I saw demons in this guy, so
You fool! You think you can save this man? You have sealed your fate.
Such insolence must be punished.
but I don't remember this from yesterday.
The enemy has destroyed Alcarnus and most of the cultists. The Master commands us to capture more slaves immediately. Go to the oasis and abduct the villagers. Kill any who resist. That way we shall both gain allies and destroy enemies.
Do women in your land really dress in that manner?
Thank you, thank you. Those vile creatures were looting my goods. Now that you have saved me, I'd be happy to allow you the privilege of buying them instead.
Okay, let's look at this weapon. Strength. Sad, very sad stuff. But 3% chance to stun and hit. Can she wield that weapon? Dexterity. Wow, I can sell him this, and that way I won't be needing to.
I can't do that.
Cannot be repaired, I want to sell it. That way I don't need to go back to town. Now, 300, how much would that change? It's like 330, so it's 40 points. But I lose a lot of intelligence. But get chance to stun. Okay, I'm going to buy it and see what happens. A chance to stun seems rather useful. Fuck. There we go. So she has 6,700 and
A
now
lovely piece.
it goes down substantially, it does. But will she stun? That's the question.
Magnificent.
Will she stun? Let's see. Let's find out. Because if she does, then it will be worth it. Okay, so let's go to a northern. Especially if she stuns elites, bosses, stuff like that.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Slake your thirst on the heretic's blood, my children. Dig deep and be blessed.
Azul will go thirsty, it seems. They're the Seraphim for that.
Vexing Stompers. Intelligence, yes. Vitality, yes. Movement speed, yes. Increase rate. This is the same. No, it's not the same. It's very similar. But I lose 400 life per second. That's way too much. But maybe I can re-roll the Ray of Frost or something and get that life regeneration. So this is for re-rolling. I have not seen her stun anyone so far. Maybe 3% is too low. But I'll give it a shot. Still. Okay, let's explore this northern location. Chopper of Legions. Very good. Stunned, I saw it. One stunning in 3 fights, okay. Fervent trapping. I actually think it's better than what I crafted for her. 166 each and 900 per hit. It is better. I don't know. 900 damage per healing per hit. It's a lot of healing. What do I gain? Hit damage 2%, a teensy bit of intelligence, and vitality. Let's see how teensy it is.
Thank you.
400 extra damage. You know what I prefer to know? She will never die. 1000 health per hit. That's substantial. Or go down. I don't think they die, but they sort of. Ooh, a lead friend. Okay, I need to figure out what's the most efficient way to deal with those guys. Let's don't. No, let's use the duplicates. I mean, let's see.
You will not enter the aqueducts. Lord Belial demands your blood.
Holy fuck! Look at that, turned into a chicken. Let's see how the duplicates do. You know what? I'm not sure. When a mirror is destroyed, it explodes.
Please help as many of the villagers here as you can. There are no others who will aid them.
Yeah, when they... That means I need to stand there with them. Will it be better if I have those 4 duplicates and I spam more attacks? Alright, let's look at this belt. Increases electrocute damage by 13%. That's actually better, I think. I gain life regeneration, I gain little bit of vitality. I lose life after kills, but that's useless, to be honest. Prefer passive healing skills. A little bit of experience gain, that's no concern really. I wonder if 4 duplicates are better. Demons, don't let me study. The swampy cellar, I don't think I entered there. Maybe that's where I entered yesterday. Let's enter again. I'm thinking on it. Let me check the runes of teleportation. No, mirror image, mirror image. No, I don't give a shit about that. Summon 4 images. When a mirror image is destroyed, it explodes, dealing 300 weapon damage. A 50% chance to stun. Increase the duration of your mirror images to 10 seconds and their life to 100%. How much do they lose? Last 7 seconds. Spells cast by your mirror images deal 20% damage of your own. Let's try the duplicates for it.
Be gone!
That seems like a very default panic attack. Holy fuck. Oh. She stunned him. She actually stunned him. Rare Templar relic, okay. Can give it to him. So it's the stunning does work. I honestly don't know what is better. The duplicates that explode or the duplicates that do not. It seems to me spamming more spells is more useful. Just my gut feeling.
Your grave awaits!
Alright, let's see the new runes. Arcane Torrent. Each missile explodes into... nah. This can... Know what? Let's try it, why not? Why not? Wave of Force. And Ice Armor. Melee attacks have 40% chance to create a force nova centered on the attacker. No. Let's try this.
The oasis. It used to be so much larger.
Let's see if it does criticals. It did, but not 40% or something like that. No, 40,000 damage, that's what I meant. Yeah, I don't know what's the deal with fire. But fire works. Let's try the fire attack for it. Or it's disintegrate, I don't know. There is something rather odd about that spell.
Away with you!
Yeah, no criticals. No criticals. Haven't seen one in 2-3 fights. It's too much. Okay, we're almost done with the exploration phase. Although this does protect me, I don't know how much it protects me. Because the toughness goes 30,000 up? 30,000? But what exactly do I gain? I've never seen that. That just goes up. Doesn't tell me what goes up. You know what? Let me see if that allows me to spam more this attack. Let's see. No, it actually doesn't. The recovery does not affect Arcane powers. Must be health recovery. But I'm actually concerned it will not help me. That it's all a mirage. The stats go up, but I actually don't gain anything. I am concerned about that possibility. Alright. Find the head and the skull inside. And the map changed. Yesterday it opened up
Magic
north.
fills this place like a foul mist.
Okay, let's see if this truly protects me. Supposedly, as long as I'm channeling, I should be more or less invincible. I think. Let's see if that's the case. Let me think this through a little bit, if you allow me. Let me think this through a little bit. Let's look at this. Arcane power. That I think if I take it away, What about this? This almost never happens. Does this actually happen? Let's see. Do I run faster? Yes, I do run faster. Well, that's useful. Will allow me to escape easily. So I wanted to maybe change this for a fire spell. I know there is a fire based spell around here. Ah, this is it. Fire the... Let me check this. How... I don't want to worry about that, I'm sorry. Let's keep astral presence, I don't want to worry about that. Maybe with the Templar it would be feasible. Maybe. Because the Templar gives me a little bit of mana regeneration.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No. I honestly believe this protection is... I don't see an increase. I am not sure this is telling me a truth. A total of 25 damage reduction. Could it be true? Because if it's not true, I'm sacrificing tons of damage for nothing. Let's see.
You dare attack me?
Well, I didn't see anyone damage me. How do I see? Can I see my health somehow? The actual number? Let me check. I need to know. Maybe here. Display player health bar. Let's see. Display health bar numbers. Display healing numbers. Damage numbers. Why not? Display defensive messages. How to equip items now. What does this mean? Toggle abbreviating. Okay. Let's see. I want to know. I need to know more than one thing. I need to know. Ah, fuck. Obviously, I need to let these go out. Why is my health bar still not showing? It's kind of annoying. It only shows if you get attacked. Missing. Will it show if they attack me? They actually cannot hit me. Why don't I see my health? It's the first time I've ever wanted to actually be damaged, but I want to know. Okay, I need someone to hit my ass. Hit me, you fuckers! I'm not even doing anything. Will someone hit me? There you go. But now it doesn't show. My health bar is not showing. I actually don't want to see the enemies' numbers. I don't want to know if my attacks are display monster health bars. Yeah. Display player names. Display health bar numbers. Nah. Display healing numbers. No. Display damage numbers. You know what? That is as good as knowing if I'm doing damage. That's the reason I wanted to see the health bar of the Ah, this means not my bar, but the bar of people that come here. I'm sure that's what it means. Yeah, if I were playing with other people, that's what that means, doesn't it? Okay, let's see what this does. Yeah, all I truly want to know is if an enemy is immune to my attacks.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
What? I'm actually... I'm not sure. I'm going to keep it as is.
I recently met a returning Crusader, and now I understand. Each Crusader took an apprentice. When a Crusader fell, his apprentice would take up his armor, his place in the Order, and even his very name. When the first generation of Crusaders fell, their own apprentices took up their identities. And so it has continued for 200 years.
Yeah, I think having more protection is a better idea. Okay, more life per second. Great. I have like 2000 per second, I think. Why not add to the party? Although I'm losing 13 electrocute. But I gain intelligence, which is base damage for everything, and health. Yeah, let's swap it up. Nothing has rune slots, does it? What is that jeweler? I need that freaking jeweler. Look at that. I don't think I ever saw. Okay, now that I actually see damage numbers, let's swap. This is good. And I don't understand how the protection works, but I can see it working, I think. This is so devastating. But it does less critical, actually. I haven't seen those 20,000 damage I see with the missiles. The purple number, not purple, 40, 32. There you go. Holy shit.
May their corpses rot here forever.
Vitality, life. Okay, it's worse. That's all I need to know.
The evil of Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, was so pervasive that even after he had been defeated and entombed in a soul stone, his demonic essence oozed upwards into Travancore and corrupted the Zakharum priests. Though he fell to the same heroes who killed his brothers, I fear for us should he ever return.
No, this does more damage, obviously. I think that's pretty clear to me. This attack does more damage. But it doesn't protect me. It's
We must be getting close to the head by now.
How do you know?
Intuition.
Yeah. You could make a very lewd joke with that phrase. Yeah, 40,000. Normally in a regular game, on a regular RPG, I would favor defense. But in this game, offense is that defense. I think. Well, apparently her intuition failed, because this is a death end. You know what, let's relocate this item, because this item is for, not for destroying. It's actually for giving to the Templar. I might swap her for a dead Templar, but I like all her debuffing abilities. She has more of them than the Templar. The Templar only has the stunning, bashing attack, which, while useful, lasts for very little. Okay, here we are. The head of Kozlum.
I am so good. I astound myself.
Yeah, if I touch that, I'll finish cleansing everywhere. Because I can bet you, once I touch that, all hell will break loose. More likely than not. Are there some sort of stats? I think that will put me outside the game as such. Yeah, does she have some sort of a stats page? Like how much damage she has done, maximum damage, stuff like that. Don't think so. Achievements, maybe. Okay, let's look at this. General hardcore. Challenges, feats of strength. Nah, this is all achievement stuff. Whatever. I don't like achievements.
Away with you!
It's not my kind of stuff. Okay. That's understand why people like it, but I do not. Well, I would like it if they didn't publish the lists. That's what I would like. You will get rewarded by naturally accomplishing something. I knew it. Okay. You know what? I'm going to switch to the other. I think I can hold my ground long enough for them to explode, and then I'll teleport. I think I'm strong enough to last for 7 seconds in front of a boss, so I can explode and then I'll run away. Let's try that. Why not?
We set out in 1 week's time into the desolate sands to search for Kul's hidden archives. None of us have any idea what to expect. How far has Kul's madness driven him? How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
Did I actually get? Yeah, I think I got what I came here for. I entered this place, yeah, swampy cellar. Okay, let's go to a camp then.
I need to go back.
Time to head back and start spending gold. I have 40,000 already, so I can...
New goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
You won't be disappointed. Oh, this is actually good. I would lose 300 vitality. I would become the destroyer of worlds, I think. If not, I can get to her. Chance to freeze is as good as chance to... What does she have? The stun, well, a little bit less, but she would do tons of damage. Okay, let's buy that thing. What about this? Yeah, let's knock back 500 per second. Physical skills, I don't do those. Nah. Miscellaneous. Okay, I don't have the money to... Alright. Let's sell the stuff I actually want to sell. I want to sell this, I think. Can I craft her something? I think at level 50 I can craft her another one of those amulets. Let me check that. Level 45. Now she already has this. I can upgrade him. No, I cannot. Okay. So, hello Major, how are you? It's going well. I'm trying to figure out if Disintegrate, which does much more damage than this ability. Let's rephrase that. I don't understand how Flame Ward works. I cannot see in my stats as such the change they took out. So I'm debating between Flame Ward and keeping Convergence because it does so much damage. But so far everything is going well. Alright, let's look at this weapon. I do 4200 damage, 100,000 toughness, 10,000 recovery. So my damage goes up by 2,000, but I lose a lot of everything else, which is not good. Not in those numbers. What about hair? Doesn't really matter with hair.
This is well crafted.
Jesus. Her damage goes to 10,000? 10,000?
Yes.
Okay,
Perfect.
that's for her then. 10,000 damage. It's kind of crazy. I can give her even more damage. Does her stuff affect my stuff? Let's see if I take these away. Apparently it doesn't.
I will use this. A gift?
I don't think her stuff affects my stuff. So the fact that she gains 1,000 per hit, or does it? I don't know. Should I chance it? Losing whatever she might give me. Let's keep it around. And I think I'll sell the rest. She has almost 10,000 damage. It's kind of insane, actually. What, he hasn't buy stuff? Apparently not.
There ain't no... I sell things for cheap because I will just take them off your body again when you are dead. No offense.
None taken. None taken. Okay, let's sell everything. Let's give that to the Templar. Very good amulet for the Templar.
What sort of man steals from a Templar?
I would never be caught stealing from you.
I find that hard to believe.
I'd have to be incompetent to get caught.
Okay, I don't have enough money to increase her. Need like 40,000. Let's save up money so I can increase her level.
Why would I do that?
It's rather difficult, actually, to gain so much money.
If you keep holding back, then you'll never improve.
Okay, let's see. Hi. No.
Leah,
What the
are you
hell?
all right? Yes, I think so. I'm sorry to push you like this, but it will all be for the best in the end. I know.
She's going insane.
It is time. Leah, cast the spell as I taught you.
I live again.
Zoltan Kuhl. We need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last two Lords of Hell.
I It has haunted me in death, just as it commanded me in life. Tyrael.
I am, but now mortal.
Ah, fate is whimsical.
Okay. I guess he finds it funny that now he is immortal and Tyrael is mortal. I'm assuming that's what he finds.
I will give you the Black Soul Stone, but in exchange, I must be made whole once again.
You were treacherous before. How do I know you won't be an even greater threat once you've been fully revived?
You don't. So you must ask yourself, how much would you risk to save this wretched world?
Everything.
Ah, so be it. To begin, you will need to retrieve my blood from the dungeons where it has been hidden away. You will find them in the desolate sands beyond the aqueducts.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Cool's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
Why not? Enter the ancient gateway. Ah, yeah, I remember. It's the place that reminded me of the Chamber of Secrets. Must be. Yeah. A huge face carved in the stone. There
I
you
can
go.
open this gate for you.
Okay, so we're helping a powerful sorcerer regain his body.
Hakan? No time for pleasantries. I think I may have uncovered Bilal's assumed identity. I'm very close. But here's what you need to know. To find Cool's blood, you'll need to get through the aqueducts. There are 2 levers that control the entrance beneath the waterfall.
Have you located Belial?
Not yet, but I have some ideas. It is difficult. I have many advisors and other attendants close to me day and night. I will find him.
How are you able to appear before us?
They keep a close watch on me. I can't leave the palace. I stole an amulet from the Vajera ambassador. I saw him use it before. But I don't have much time. You need to find the stone. Leave the ladder.
Interesting. So the Emperor
This
is a
place has
thief.
the characteristic stench of demons. Most disgusting.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Chaldean is under siege. Uncle Deckard theorized that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints.
Do you believe that?
Yes. The more I study my uncle's books, the more I realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
That is a powerful foe over there. Take care. These passages are full of traps.
Vitality, 500 life regeneration, 6. Holy crap. I lose intelligence, but who cares?
Our enemies mean to slow our advance. It will not work.
Yeah, who cares? This... Yeah, I don't care. Let's wait to 3000 recovery. How much health per second? Per hit 1000, per second 2000. That's It's way too much to ignore. If my health bar doesn't go down ever, then I won't die, will I? That's the whole point of this. Oof. What the fuck? Seem unable to damage me. And that's good. More intelligence, more vitality, more life. I don't know what explosive blast is, honestly. I'm going to switch it around. I wonder what explosive blast is. I see no reason not to exchange it.
Your grave awaits.
Let's see if I can make a good massacre out of this.
I didn't think I could get any better.
Okay, let's retreat. This went forward so I would gain the massacre bonus, but now let's retreat a little bit. What did I gain? Explosive blast. Ah, this is the explosive blast. Okay. Enormous explosive. Nah. Might use that. Can I spam them more? What does this cost? Nothing, it's free. Could I spam them in every fight? They are very useful as sidekicks. Familiar Arcanaut. Okay. Okay. That's something to think about. When the familiar is active, you regenerate 4.5 arcane power per second. Right now I don't need it, but I might get something to keep in mind. I might get a weapon that makes me need that. Maybe it will have to be a very special weapon, but I can see that being useful. Alright, let's see what I gained here. Dominance. Killing an enemy grants a shield that absorbs 2% of your life for 2 seconds. This can stack up to 20. Well, if I'm killing a lot of people, then I'm not in a tough situation. Refreshing dominance. Refreshing? What does that even mean? Will set the shield to its maximum possible potency. Refreshing dominance? What does that mean? I don't know what it means and I don't really care. Although, if I were to use that familiar, I could liberate this. And I could gain another one of these. But I would sacrifice one of my spells. Any of them are extremely useful. Okay, let's think that through. Decrease damage taken, 2 more damage, reduce cooldowns, increase all damage but reduce resistances, more damage, more chance to be critically hit, lightning, stuns, no, it has a chance to stun. Slow people.
Should I find some new attire? These old things are becoming so small.
You receive fatal damage. Just think a shield. I think I have to use this one, but maybe at level, I don't know. You receive fatal damage. Yeah, I think I will switch this one for this one. Eventually, but that's 10 levels away. That's probably something we will not even... Standing still increases the following attributes. It's actually good. I like to run away. Sad it will unlock at level 70, but whatever. Let's continue as we are. Not a lot of reasons to change what's working so far. Working very effectively, might I add.
Unstoppable.
Don't get cocky. Getting cocky in her works out. Okay. Not good enough. Those dudes never give me anything. It's iron wolves.
Your grave awaits.
Yeah, those descriptions are rather vague sometimes. What the hell? Ah, that's Leah. That's some sort of enemy. so that's where we need to go, which means we're going to have to backtrack. Let's backtrack right now. Why postpone it? Should have known this was the way.
I want more time to explore the great library of Chaldean when this is all over.
See? You're more like your uncle than you realized.
Maybe. But they've got to have books on the Black Soul Stone and Asmodan. Something that will help me understand his theories.
All that backtracking for that, well, I had a little bit more to explore than here. Nothing. Alright, let's head back there. I don't know, I'm at this rate I'm going to hit level 70 far earlier than the end of the story. I thought that would be impossible. I really did. I thought I would gain level 70 at the last act, possibly.
We have won!
But I have been leveling up and leveling up. It hasn't stopped for quite a while.
You dare attack me?
Look at chest. Bunch of blue items. Increases disintegrate damage, but yeah, more experience is better. More experience. I need the jeweler. Never forget it. Ooh, belt. Legendary belt. Well, 50 legendary belt. Should probably go back and identify it right away. How much gold do I have? I have 40,000. Which means I can re-roll something.
I miss searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Deckard, even though it did have its dangerous side. I can't tell you how many times I had to drag him away from an army of skeletons because he was fixated on some dusty old tapestry.
Let's
have sought knowledge
acquire
for many
this.
years, yet you look so well preserved for your age, Adria. Just how old are you exactly?
Go to hell.
Alright, let's see. 107 intelligence, that's more. Vitality more. 584, that's not that much, but increases spectral blade damage. You automatically start with 41 Arton stacks when well, again stats, why not? The rest is bullshit. But maybe I can re-roll it. Let's go and improve the lady. Should I improve the... Which one is better? I could possibly give her one of these. Now. How much does it cost to improve this dude? 30,000. I can get 30,000.
Hey ladies, I got some new things. You should take a look.
Sooner than 40. Strength. Strength. Okay, let's improve her. Let's not dilly-dally. Nah, let's see at the other vendor. That was sad. That was very sad, that legendary belt.
There ain't no guards around, are there? Good, because I got some new items to show you.
I really need someone to craft me jewels. Those jewels are very disappointing. Okay, let's spend the money with her. I originally actually thought this was very useless. Very useless. What? I cannot increase her anymore? That's the last level? Okay, let's see. Ah, it actually said I need level whatever. What about this? 15,000. Shock pulse, magic missile. Ah, yeah, it's the basic attacks. So I actually cannot gain anything more useful from her. Okay, so let's save up 40,000 gold, 30,000 gold so I can improve him and get her a better amulet. Back to where we were. Yeah, that chicken attack. Really stupid. No, not the stupid, silly, that's the proper word.
When this is over, I could open my own little inn somewhere. If I live.
I don't think that life is for me.
Well, if you ever want a job, I will consider your credentials.
So kind.
It's the silliest spell, but it's darn effective. As evidenced there. Look at the rats. Always running. Little rats. What are Archon stacks? Well, whatever they are. I don't give a crap. Western flow control. Lever pulled. So I guess from the western I'll go to the eastern because there is no way.
I see the lever.
That's one lever down.
The Emperor is still around. How much do you want to bet that the Emperor is Belial? And this is all just a
These
big
aqueducts did not even exist in my own
trap.
time.
I've always said it. That it is foolish to leave the real Emperor alive. Why risk it? Yeah, I think the Belial is the Emperor and we're actually doing him a favor right now.
Stop her for our master!
Belial must really want you.
Need more time.
that freaking gold golem.
Still waiting.
Not more enemies. Well, but I actually managed to kill him. And I got another legendary out of my trouble.
The philosopher Cadus said, if you want to know the truth of a city, you need look no further than the state of its infrastructure.
So Chaldeum is infested with demons and smells of rot?
Yes, and built on secrets.
Alright. Hello, Black. How are you? Okay, let's see. An amulet for the neck. Woohoo! Let's go back to town. Look at this. Aha! I knew it. I knew I might get a one-handed weapon. That's actually good. I knew it. And this is good. Because now I can equip this weapon with my legendary swords. They have the same base damage, similar stats. Similar stats, and I can give it a very good gem because I have been hoarding those for quite a bit. 1,000 life per hit. You know, that's when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. You have been Gmailing all day long. It's good. It's good when you can actually do the shopping in advance. That's oh, but they lose 30 resistance. That's not good. Maybe for hair. Yeah, I also like to chop only once per week, if possible. Okay, let's see if this increases her damage.
If you insist.
No, does not. So this is for selling. What can she use? Can she use crossbows?
I cannot use that.
Okay. She can use this, but what would be a point? 1,000 life per hit. 1,000 life per hit. I won't get tired of repeating that. You have been gaming or Gmailing? Yeah, I think you were saying gaming, but it went out wrong. Well, I'm glad you can game as well. That's very important to have fun. What does it does less damage? It's the intelligence, yeah. I lose intelligence. 1,000 damage per hit. 1,000 damage per hit. 1,000 healing, I mean, per hit. 1,000 healing per hit. Okay, let's see. I'm doing 3,800. 121,000 and 12,000. Let's see. 121 and 12, so everything goes up, and I can still equip a rune here. Now, what about this? My recovery jumps to 4. But I sacrifice toughness and damage. No, not damage, but toughness. Tons of toughness. How much? 38,000 life. It's actually not that much. Seems more than it is. But here I end up in 42,000 and more damage. More recovery as well somehow. How do I get more recovery? What is giving me more recovery? Because I don't see what is. Okay, let's look at the gems, shall we? 30 extra damage. Damage against elites. Life per hit. So I could give this life per hit. Not 1,000, but close enough, I think. Uh, 10% damage against elites. Well, that is useful. Critical hit damage increased by 60. That's also useful. Thorns damage. Oh, what? Intelligence. Yeah, intelligence. That's actually useful. Oh, I have diamond shaped. Flawless. Critical hit damage increased by 80. Well, it's actually only useful in a weapon. Or increase damage against elites by 12%. That's 400 damage. Or something like that. Against elites. Which are the ones that you actually want to kill. But I could increase 60%, 80% my critical hit damage. I wonder what does more damage. Let me check this out. I have 1,000 per hit and 2,500 per second. If I take this away, that doesn't change. If I add this, that does change.
The Prophet did not mention what a bore you can be.
Why does everyone complain about me? That's 6,000 extra. Nah, I think my health regeneration is yeah. Let's say life per hit, I'm thinking is not as important anymore. Because if I'm actually hitting the enemy, it means I'm winning the fight. That's how I'm seeing that. If I'm hitting the enemy, I'm winning the fight. If I'm winning the fight, that means I don't need to heal. If I'm running away, if I'm hiding, if I'm kiting or any other strategy, then that's when I need healing. And so passive healing is what I really need. A ton of life regeneration per second, not per hit. Could potentially kill lesser enemies while running away to heal myself, but it sounds like a tough nut to crack. Okay, let's see what happens here.
Perfect.
Ooh, goes way down. Okay, I think we're going with this. Yeah, I think we're going with this. Now, I wanted to re-roll this shit. to see if I got life. Yeah, I need to reroll this one. Let's check the rest I got. It actually has more damage, but no stat increases, so not as useful. So I need to choose a rune. Do I want more critical hit? Let's say damage increased by intelligence 1000%. Bonus damage to elites. Attacks per second. What the fuck? I always forget. Now I don't. Now I won't. I always forget. I always fucking forget. If I got that familiar, I could use this. Should I get the familiar? What does this do? Can I have the familiar and the storm armor at the same time? Yeah, I always forget, but this time I won't. That extra attack per second depletes my... yeah. I always get excited about that and then I forget. That the extra attacks per second actually hurt me. Yeah, there you go. Depletes my... already is lower. Can I re-roll that possibly? If I can re-roll that, no, it's not an ability, or maybe it is. I only wished it were it. All right, let's do this methodically. Let's get the familiar. I'll switch it for disintegrate because I know what I use in disintegrate. Let's get the familiar, the Arcanaut. I can have both. What the fucking idiot I've been. I actually need the other stuff. Okay, so let's switch this one. Also know what that is, more or less. Okay, will this prevent... No! It's not enough. That is truly amazing, actually. So the attacks are so fast it cannot compensate. Okay. At least I won't fall into that trap. I've fallen into a trap way too many times. You always forget. And you don't have to tell me this time, Major. Always forget about that. Okay, let's see here.
No.
No. Okay, so this is for selling. Yeah. What a sad day. I always forget. I want to see if I can re-roll that. If I can re-roll that, then maybe it will be useful. Now let's see. Toughness, recovery. does more damage, has more toughness, a little bit less recovery. Chance to knock back on hit, chance to stun on hit. I haven't seen a lot of stuns. But I lose health, yeah. Not good enough. And I need to reroll this. I have money. Alright, let's go back to town. No, I don't have enough money. But let's go back to town anyway.
I am returning to town.
Actually, not town, it's this camp, the healing
New
camp.
goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
You won't be disappointed. Actually, quite a good accent. You won't be disappointed. Oh no, not the gems. Alright, let's see if I can reroll that stat. The gems, let's hide them somewhere. Know what? Carrying that legendary source is stupid. Actually, carrying it, all of that is stupid, but all these gems, no matter. Alright, let's see what we can reroll and what we cannot reroll. Can I reroll attack speed? I cannot. Yeah, it seemed like a base stat. Okay, so these guys get sold. And here, if I could, what is it? I don't like how this weapon. I lose. What do I lose exactly? Why is it that I'm so up that burst at switching these two? Does more damage. Right, does less damage. Because I don't have intelligence. I lose 200 intelligence. Okay, let's see if I can get intelligence somehow into this thing. Ignore sockets. But I could equip it possibly. Could equip, but something like 13. No, this doesn't get intelligence. That's why I lose attack. Okay. You know what? Let's give that to this dude. He's naked, basically. Pretty sure he can use it.
You, scoundrel, have you seen my amulet?
Never.
You've never seen it?
No. And I've never seen your dagger either.
My dagger? Why, it's missing too!
Okay, the woods, I wanted to reroll something. Because I need that life regeneration if possible. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, I'm learning slowly. I'm not that fast learner. Or maybe I am. Sometimes I forget stuff. Regenerates life per second. Ooh, another gambling scenario. If I can get life per second on this thing, then it will be all worth it. Well, let's see if we get lucky. It's 1 out of 10, 3, 6 out of 8. So it's less than, no, a little more than 10% chance I get what I want. And I can re-roll twice, I think, if I sell this garbage. Time to pray to Lord Anu. Grant us your favor. Yes. Yes. There you go. Thank you very much. This is slightly less, but the other stats are better. Amazing. Nice. Yeah, it's a teensy bit less, teensy bit, but the rest is better. Nice. I got lucky. Hilarious. Okay, let's identify the amulet, sell this, and we're back on track. Let's hope it's good. Fire skills do more damage. Well, that's good because I use fire skills. And look at that, almost 2000 life per hit. Gain intelligence. Reduce cooldowns of skills. Increase gold and health pickups by 5 yards. That's a lot. Okay, this is a good swap, I think. I lose a little bit of resistance, but I gain truckloads of health regeneration. And I will lose a little bit of health as well. Let's see how much it is. 4,000. Well, it's not negligible. But I do gain health from those gloves, which I guess could be useful if I start running away. Let's try this and see how we do. I think I have money to reroll something else. Maybe this. Let's see if I can reroll the pants. Now level 12. I also wanted this, familiar damage. There we go, let's see. Familiar damage is what I wanted to reroll. And I could get vitality, that's good. Damage against elites, that's good. Hydra, familiar, or blizzard, well, that's actually very good odds that I get something I want. I'm actually running out of this stuff. Need to start breaking up more blue items. Alright, let's see. I might get lucky. I have better odds than before. Let's see if Lord Anu blesses us again. There you go, vitality. Good. So vitality I lost with the swap of the amulet I'll gain here. Not all of it, but most of it. Good. And I know I don't have any more money, so back we are to the more powerful than ever before. Maybe. Supposedly I will do more damage with fire. This is fire based, I think. Ooh.
Your defenses are nothing.
freaking fire.
I'm just warming up.
Ah, it's fear, huh? Ooh, did you see that?
I'll always think of Chaldeum as home.
I feel the same. Where you spend the best parts of your childhood will always seem like home, I suppose.
It's more than that. This is where I first met Uncle Deckard. I really miss him.
I actually got hurt. Quite tight. Could have teleported out of it, should have probably. I tried to run away. Something to keep in mind. That actually hurt me bad, I think. Which is a reason to swap the passive for that
Your grave awaits.
Okay. This one is really giving me grief here. The Eastern Flow Control, which means we need to backtrack. Great. Backtrack we shall. Yeah, I need to remember to freeze, to teleport. Too many abilities to master. Yeah, that's kind of useful. Although I remember in Dragon Age Inquisition I had so many more. Maybe it was because of the tactic system. Even though it was primitive by Dragon Age standards.
Your defenses are nothing.
It did work quite well.
So upset when Uncle Deckard would go on and on about angels and demons. Now I would give anything to hear him tell his tales again.
You know what? I had forgotten about that. The only spell I can actually use when I'm stunned is this, so I shouldn't spam it. I should reserve it for those moments of supreme danger, because not even teleportation is low. Can she use this?
No.
Okay. Very good weapon. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Your grave awaits! Away with you!
Let's see if we can get that big massacre out of this. The faster I level up, the happier I'll be. Little chest.
I am unstoppable.
Okay. Let's look at the blue items for breaking up. Let's not forget about that. To start breaking them up. So I can get to the swapping. That swapping is the kind of gambling I like. The one with good odds. Or at least decent odds. Not completely random. Another door that gives nothing. Well, this was not a complete waste. We gained a lot of experience out of this. Maybe even some items and gold.
Why do you think the Coven does what it does? What drives people to evil?
People will do anything for power.
I don't know why. Power can be a terrible burden.
But it can also be terrible fun. Or terrific fun, is what I mean. Alright. Onwards to the eastern lever. Let's see if my suspicion is correct. Pretty sure the Emperor is Belial.
There! Pull that lever.
Ah, he's gone.
That passage should lead to the Desolate Sands.
A secret door hidden behind a waterfall. How imaginative.
You would do better?
You shall see when we get to my archives.
Okay.
I can't believe he stuck me in a barrel. Really, it's quite uncomfortable in here.
Okay, let's see the man in the barrel.
Are you dead? If you're dead, just say so. Are you still alive out there? Or is it the monsters? Oh, say yes if you are. Or you could clap.
Huh. Coetus Shen?
Thank you for releasing me. It was getting a little boring in there. I am seeking a magic crucible that legend says was hidden in these very aqueducts. It would be a valuable addition to my jeweler's tools.
Now I see what you say, that
Help
Major.
me find it, and I will be greatly indebted to you.
This is the jeweler, isn't he?
Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shen.
Named by your enemies?
What? I have no enemies. Everybody loves Shen.
Seems like a good character. So we finally found that dude. Well, let's hope we arrive.
I can't imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
And I am to believe that you are such a guide?
Oh yes, I could show you around the world 5 times and never stub a toe.
And you thought I was odd.
Covetous Shen. That's a very nice name. The name of a troll. A fellow troll.
What a fascinating place this is. Oh, look at all this wonderful architecture. You could walk all the way around the world and never find its like. Except for this part. I've seen this somewhere else before.
Okay. I think I need to do a rune check soon. A rune check.
Now I wonder where my young guide got off to. His name was Gavin, I believe. Yes, that was it. Nice young fellow. He must still be around here also. Or perhaps he got lost. No, we're not lost, are we?
No, we have only lost our minds, that's all. Alright.
You know, it was actually quite an interesting experience to be locked up in a barrel. I had a lot of time to think to myself. It was a little uncomfortable, though.
Just like the dwarfs in the Hobbit. Stuck in a barrel. Scavenger Irons, let's see.
A delightful fellow, that young Gavin. Yes, he was so willing to show an old man around the desert. And his company only cost me a small bag of gold per day. He hardly complained about anything. Always a smile on his face.
Okay.
After we get the crucible, I'll treat you to something delicious. I know a place in Chaldean where they have meat and peppers roasting on a spit all day. Was that your stomach, or was it mine, or something else?
Now there I did what I need to do. That worked out perfectly. I got something.
You know,
Something happened to me.
In this area, are there? I never thought to ask.
Well done.
Something trapped me or did something to me. And I used mirror image and teleport and got away, no problem.
Did you see something moving in the water? Oh, it's just the water.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Frost Nova. Enemies take Okay. Useless. Enemies that enter or leave. When did I get this? I knew I needed to check my runs. Enemies that enter or leave the slow time area are slowed.
I'd rather like exploring in these aqueducts. But
does that
do
mean
they have to be so wet?
Does that mean that if I cast it I will stun them? Let's test that out. I knew. Okay, increase the duration of your mirror images to 10 seconds.
I'll treat you to something delicious. I know a place in Chaldeum where they have meat and peppers roasting on a spit all day. Was that your stomach, or was it mine, or something else?
I think...
Did you see something moving in the water? Oh, it's just the water.
Does this actually work for me? Let's see. Let's try it. Why not? I see no particular reason not to try it. Any passives? No. 55 next passive. Okay. Let's look. Chaos Nexus. Convergence works
I think I've decided
too well.
I'd rather like exploring in these aqueducts.
Nothing is scorched.
But do they have to be so wet?
Too much arcane power. Way too much arcane power. Okay, nothing new. Yeah, I need to make sure.
You know, there aren't a lot of aqueducts in this area. Are there?
I already switched this. Fracture. Summon 2 echoes. Ah, yeah, I remember. That is useless. Calamity. Cast a short-range wave of force upon arrival. Yeah, why would I teleport into Atoll? That's yeah. You see that?
Did you see something moving in the water? Oh, it's just the water.
That shows you the difference between someone that plays thinking out survival and someone that plays thinking out killing people. This would be extremely useful for someone that wants to put themselves in danger in the middle of a fight. But it is completely useless for me. Because I want to do the opposite exactly. I want to get away from fights.
Do you think Gavin is alright? I hope he hasn't gotten lost. This place can be dangerous without a guide.
Okay. Think I already... yeah, nothing like freezing people over. Eyes reflect, I remember that. Let's look at this scramble. Increase your movement speed.
After we get the crucible,
when you're
I'll treat you
hit.
to something delicious. I know a place in Chaldeum where they have meat and peppers roasting on a spit all day. Was that your stomach, or was it mine, or something else?
Interesting. If I get hit, I can run away faster.
I was wondering.
Well, I think I can teleport already.
We've been wandering around for quite a while now.
I will
not
test
that I mind.
that in a
I
second.
like wandering.
I will test that in a second. Familiar. Could that be assigned to this slot? Interesting. I think I already switched this, yeah?
I hope the crucible is in here somewhere. Would we not know that we didn't find something that was never here in the first place?
The Archon. What is the Archon stacks? What does that mean? Transform into an Archon for 20 seconds. While in Archon form are replaced by Archon abilities. Each enemy killed increases your damage.
Do you think Gavin is all right? I hope he hasn't gotten lost. This place can be dangerous without a guide.
Nah, whatever. Wonder if this black hole will be useful. That draws enemies to it.
After we get the crucible, I'll treat you to something delicious. I know a place in Chaldeum where they have meat and peppers roasting on a spit all day. Was that your stomach, or was it mine, or something else?
Each cast gain a protective shield for 3 seconds. Already have
the
protective
crucible
shield.
is in here somewhere. Would we not know that we didn't find something that was never here in the first place?
Alright, let's look at this. Let's see if taking that away makes my powers deplete when I attack. It most certainly does. Which
Do you know where we're going? We've been wandering around for quite a while now. Not that I mind,
stay
I
with
like
that.
wandering.
Yeah, that's more important. So let's see what the long-lasting mirror images do. And the stunning slow time.
I think I've decided I'd rather like exploring in these aqueducts. But do they have to be so wet?
The crucible, it's mine!
Be careful, Gavin. It might be cursed. Dear, I did warn him.
What, he's an enemy? Let's see if I can stun him. No. But he gets stunned as soon as he leaves.
The crucible should be safe now. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Nice. That's amazing. They get stunned for 5 seconds? 5 seconds is a long time. Or so it seems. Can I actually pick it up when it kills me?
Poor little man. If I had known the crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along. If you come see me in Chaldeum, I can show you how the crucible can combine jewel fragments. Well, you know, I've been searching for a certain jewel for a long, long time. I'm in no rush. But maybe if I go with you, I'll find it just like I found this crucible. May I come with you on your journey and make glorious jewelry for you?
That sounds like a good bargain.
Oh, the way out is just a little farther. I am starving. Do you think we'll find any good food down here?
Well, I've seen some piles of rotting carcasses.
How do you think they would taste? I have heard of many strange delicacies.
The hell? He's appeared. Okay. Let's hope he makes it to the camp. Well, that stunning thing is really useful. What did I have before? Ah, yeah, more damage to whomever was in the wall. That makes...
Tell me about this inn you want to open.
The world is so dangerous. Everybody needs a quiet, safe place to rest and recover. A way station on their journeys.
You must make your own safety.
And I will.
Yeah, that makes for a very good opening attack. Because or even a good escape attack. Because if something is chasing me, I can cast the slow time and run away. Just make them follow me and they will get stunned. So I will reserve mirror image. And if I reserve mirror image, what I really need is mirror image to get a lesser cooldown, but I don't think there is a room for that, is there? More life for images, well, that could be useful. More stunning, let's see. But yeah, I need to reserve those spells for troublesome situations. Mirror image gets me out of stun locks. All sorts of problems. And then I teleport and get away as fast as possible. Sounds like a...
You go on ahead. I'm going back to town. I need to learn the spell needed to restore Cool's body. I'll meet you when you get to the archives.
Okay. You know what? I am also going back to town. Let's talk to this jeweler man. Maybe he can allow me to swap this. Finally. And I have enough money to gamble some more with my equipment. They said I was going to save 30,000 gold so I could give her a better amulet. Okay, let's go back to town anyway.
I need to go back.
Still an hour and 20 minutes more in the cast. For today. Get the lot of soul concule. Get the lot. How much blood do I need? Okay. I'm thinking. I came here to talk to the jeweler, which is here. Question. The jeweler gives me a flawless diamond. Combined gems, huh? What? This dude is going to be my best friend. For jewelry. Select a recipe to learn more about it. This dude is going to be removing gems from item returns both the item and the gems back to you intact. Okay. What did he has in charge? He has in charge. Well, this is awesome. I thought he was going to charge me, for sure. This dude is awesome. Now I gained 63% extra. Amazing. Truly amazing. Alright. What else can I swap? I have this gem for 40 resistance. And here in the penis I could swap that out. fact, I should. Now I have a very good diamond there. Well, turns out gold is going to become a very precious commodity now. Okay, I think now I can do whatever. Gems are no longer a concern. I can just requires artisan level 7 and he's level 1. Now that will take some time. He doesn't have any recipes. I wonder how I get those. Select a recipe. Alright, let's remove this gem. What can I can put whatever I want without concern. Damage against elites. Critical hit damage by 80%. 30 extra damage. Base damage. Health. I think the 80 extra critical sounds good to me. Yeah, this makes my life easier. Extremely easy. How about her? She has anything with gems? That's the best gem I can give her anyway. Okay, let's break all this up. So I can craft, I can re-roll. I'm going to save, I'm going to, wait. I want to improve him so I can craft her a better amulet. I think. Not good enough. Another achievement. And I can now take this gem. And break this up. Or should I get to a companion? I think she has already banned. Yeah, that could be better for her. 160. Well, I could socket a gem here. A gem that gives her intelligence, so it does even more damage. 40 intelligence. That's basically the same, isn't it? Well, she gets a little bit more resistant. Let's see. Dexterity, vitality, resistance, strength, intelligence. This is for breaking up. I think this is as well. I gain more intelligence than what she has. Yeah, 20 more intelligence. 10,000 damage. Very good indeed. Okay, let's break down those up. And we move on. Cannot break that up, so let's sell it.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
You won't be disappointed. I wonder. Now it's too expensive. Now re-rolling is better. And I need to craft her stuff. Yeah, gold is becoming quite the necessity.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet. Yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
How goes your divinity, Cool?
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
Yeah, he might be a ghost, but he's not suffering. He achieved some sort of immortality, like Voldemort, I guess, or Sauron, for that matter. The game is lagging.
My archives lie beneath this desert. Perhaps even beneath the sands we now tread upon. The Haradrim could not destroy them. They could only lock the door behind them. And I still have the keys.
What is the Harad? Fuck. That is kind of useful. They do cast the spells.
We, the Zakaru, have endeavored to make Chaldeum a city of mercy and salvation, but we have not yet been able to convince the emperors to change the ancient policy of exile. Prisoners convicted of treason are still sent to the desolate sands to die with nothing but the clothes on their backs.
Why would the Emperor change any of that? You're talking about renegades and...
I see riches ahead.
Renegades and...
I believe that we are the
rebels.
first people to traverse these lands for a very long time.
Yes, we are.
My mother told me not to join the Major's army. I should have listened. In the morning they're sending the infantry against the Vigerai. I don't know how we're supposed to survive. Maybe we're not. It's so beautiful here. Maybe if I hid in the trees, they wouldn't notice I was gone.
What? He didn't get the stunned. He didn't have that much good stuff. No legendaries, no matter. Rare source. Okay. Oh, I actually been doing more damage with the criticals. I haven't noticed. Maybe I have. Freaking yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, 70,000, I didn't do 70,000. Disgusting creatures.
Miserable wretches. I have no time for your excuses. Chaldean is on the brink of rebellion, and the enemy is closing in on the archives of Zoltan Kuhl. Slaughter her, and bring me the Mad Wizard's head and the Black Soul Stone, or I shall inflict incomprehensible agony upon the lot of you!
He really likes to. Intimidate his people. Belial does. Well, he's a demon, what can you expect?
In thousands of years of records, I cannot find a single account of a prisoner surviving exile to the desolate sands. The wastes are littered with bones that have been picked dry by the endlessly circling bloodhawks or desperate Lakuni. Those who die there meet their end without the sanctity of the life.
Okay.
Look, just over there. I never imagined such a creature.
Holy shit. The fuck?
In here, I can feel my blood nearby. They hid some of it beyond this portal.
Well, those dudes are really something. I think it should freeze them more often.
Fear and anger lie over this place like an ominous shroud.
Okay, this is our boss fight location.
We found Kuhl's archives. They were strangely empty at first, but Kuhl laid traps everywhere, each step harder than the next. It was foolish to expect otherwise. Kuhl has prepared for many years for someone to come for him. Perhaps we are fools, and yet we must push on.
Those assholes. What? You know what? That seems like a good combination. If enemies close on me, I freeze them.
Be wary of the tar pits. Why? Will something happen if I step in them?
Not really, but they will stain your boots.
They do affect your speed, your movement speed. But yeah, if people close on me, I freeze them, then I cast the bubble and run away. When they unfreeze and try to follow, then they will yeah, that's a good combination of sorts, I think.
I am so good, I astound myself.
These enemies are getting tough. $20,000 damage and they don't die. If I attacked myself, I would die instantaneously. But these monsters don't die. I really need to get to level 60. I need that fatal damage as passive. Yeah, that's a good strategy. They were immune. Guess that's bound to happen. There you go, something even better for the helm. I equip it in it. Wish I can go and do it right now. No. Have life per hit, life regeneration. That's all very good stuff. Let's put the gems up here. Yeah, let's go back to town and swap the gems. No point in losing experience. And have the 30,000 required. Probably get the rest of the money from selling all this. So let's go to town.
I am returning to town.
Hey lady, I got some new things. You should take a look.
So let's improve him. Now he can forge these, which I can actually get. The Enchantress Focus. Let's take it. More intelligence, vitality, critical hit damage, life per hit. It's all good. Oh, good. Jesus. It's more or less the same, only better.
Perfect.
213, 170. Actually, intelligence did not get a big increase. Actually, it's very similar. Jesus. I get life per hit, whatever that does. Instead of life per kill, whatever. I think that was not that good of a deal. Let's get to a jeweler. Let's get to her. So I can sell all this. Actually, maybe this is good for the companion. I forget she also can wear those. Let's see, will it increase her damage? No, it actually increases it by 1,000, so no. No rings, no rings. How does that man craft jewels, the jeweler? What are these recipes he speaks of? You know what? Let's train him once and see what happens. It's only 1,000 gold, so to fast the attack I need a one-handed weapon that's not fast. Then I will consider switching it up. Bowman's ammunition. Maybe I should look at this more closely. Nah. Okay. I'll repair, yes. Forget about that. I want to lose my stuff in the middle of a dungeon. Alright, let's improve the jeweler, swap the experience gem. Now, can he forge anything? All. No, I don't have anything. Not all, not nothing. Select a recipe. How do I get recipes? Now I can't forge this out of shitty little pieces. So I guess in rewards, the jeweler, train the jeweler to learn new recipes. Okay, makes sense. But right now I want to keep increasing the other girl. It seems pointless. Okay, let's remove the gem and equip this gem instead. Perfect. Now I gain 72 bonus experience, almost arriving almost at twice the experience per kills. That sounds good to me. Alright, let's continue exploring this place. The Great Helm of Wizardry. Okay, new magic missile. My head is starting to hurt. New arcane Archon rune.
Beasts would only hunt here if they were starving. Belial has withered these lands.
Energy Twister. Each cast of Energy Twister grants you lightning charge. You can store 3. Completely useless. Archon, slow time, yeah. You now can cast a slow time. Freezes enemies. Magic missile. Missile now pierces through enemies and causes them to burn. Burn damage stacks. It doesn't matter. Alright. No passive skills. Okay. Thought someone was making noises.
Some of my blood is within that cave. I can feel it.
Okay. The cave. Let's enter the cave. Why not? Should I enter the cave? We're almost done with the run around. Yeah, let's enter this cave. Cave of the Betrayer.
The pall of silence lays heavily here.
I believe with this soul stone, I will finally be able to unlock the true power of man. In ancient times, our kind possessed power unmatched in this dreary age. With the soul stone, I will be able to elevate myself to the strength of my ancestors.
So that's how the lore works here. Mankind is on the down low. Usually in fantasy it is that way, isn't it? In sci-fi, the future is brighter. In fantasy, the past was always better. Unless it's a dystopia, I guess. In sci-fi, I mean. That web only appears to be sticky. So, no problem with that. I can teleport out of any situation. Obviously, we're going to fight the queen of the spiders soon enough. I think. Let's see, I know I have. Okay, I'm going to start using that hotkey for the inventory. Of enemies. Massacre, can I kill more? Yes. Rock monster. More. More.
Look, just over there. I never imagined such a creature.
Okay. Flawless square diamond. I think I used one of those, didn't I? 3% life, but I lose health regeneration, which means I want to swap. Health regeneration per second is pretty much the bedrock of my current strategy. Being basically unkillable. Maybe I should use the other attack. 25% damage reduction sounds like a good idea now. Although a main quest doesn't seem like shit, one of these assholes. Holy fuck.
Not ready yet.
Come to me, you little fuckers.
Reminds me of the mages from my era.
Were your mages as terrible as cool?
Worse. They were the first to summon demons into the world.
The first? She must be very old. Okay. I am thinking... Isn't that a novelty? I am thinking that four duplicates is better than two that last longer, since they will spam more attacks. That seems like a better thing. I do think that's better. He's attacking me. You know what would be a good test? It would be a dangerous test. I have only seen one thing do damage to me lately, and it was that yellow orb the creatures outside did. There was a yellow orb, and she killed them. Okay. What if the flame ward actually prevents the yellow orb from doing damage to me. I would brew it. To a superior. How much does this increase my toughness? The greater level I am. Ah, fuck, it's a temporary bonus. I need to kill stuff quickly. Precisely. Okay. By pure luck, we actually got the right path. Very good, very good. I'll check it out in a second.
We must be getting close.
I need to kill stuff while I have that bonus.
Quickly now! Show them what you're capable of!
They are doing damage now. I don't know what happened there. Now I do think that's better. Hello Ranchi, how are you? You never played the wizard before, huh? Yeah, I've had lately. I have a problem with a single spell. There is a creature outside. That spams some sort of yellow orb in the ground. It grows in size until it blows up. But yeah, this does a lot less damage than the convergence. I don't know. And when I got hit by that, I got hit by that attack. It took my health down a third. I don't know if it's when they die. I did not actually see. It seemed they were casted.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Can I maybe go for extreme damage reduction? Does it stack? Could it stack? I could get more damage reduction out of this. Molten modifier. Check it next time. It seems like a sunburst. That's how I would describe it. Deal 25% less damage. Let's try this. They do less damage. They do 25% less damage. I have 25% extra what's it called? Damage resistance reduction. That's what it says. So I do less damage, I resist more damage. Let's see if that works out. Seems I can make a stand, you know?
If only they could see me now.
Let's try it with these creatures. You know what? I'm using this for the damage reduction, yeah. Sometimes you forget why you do stuff. I was thinking of exchanging what I'm doing for this attack. I think this is the craziest attack there is. I think. Yeah, it's not good. Even it kind of depletes my... That's a lot of damage. Let me check it for right. Does it actually go randomly or not? Okay, I'm running out of time. I truly need to... Yeah, it does seem completely random. Okay. I'm going to swap my main attack to convergence because I need to finish this quickly. I don't see a tough fight.
See me now.
Yeah, that is far more deadly. I have always known it. It's the criticals. I don't know. Or the fact that it's a continuous ray. Okay, this is a good chance to test my theory. Let's see if I can hold the ground. I just want to see it. If I can hold the ground, that would make fighting much easier. If I can just hold the ground. Stay on a single location and attack.
Show them what you're capable of.
Okay, it teleported me. Keep teleporting me, why? someone probably someone knocks me. That's what's happening here. You know what? That worked out well, I think. I did get a little bit damaged, but not too much, not enough to be a concern, you know? I think that's a good strategy.
I am unstoppable.
Maybe I should, I don't know, should I go for the other one? Nah, it's the same. I still get criticals with this. They might not be as high. They are high enough.
Black Soulstone will be my greatest work, my legacy, and my gift to humanity. There will be wars to come between man and the creatures of heaven and hell. The power housed within my stone is the very thing needed to set mankind free from demons and angels forever.
You know what?
Can a mad wizard ever reform his ways? I do not think so.
He's not mad, he's brilliant. Because it does appear humans are nothing more than pieces in the game of heaven and hell. They are just pawns, and the angels don't really care about anything. If the cutscene we saw is anything to go by. Though I don't see how that non-intervention stuff really works. But the demons certainly care. They are not very good rulers of men, it appears. Okay. Time is running short. I need to explore the desolate lands quickly. So the only thing I need to do tomorrow is actually enter the other dungeon. We're not going to be entering the old today. I am sorry to say. I don't have enough time left. Fuck, another place. Okay, we need to enter it. Let's enter it. And hopefully, no, I don't have an inventory space. Yeah, time is running short. Okay, let's go to town.
Returning to town.
Or that place. I don't want the same thing to happen today that happened to yesterday. So let's stash all these. Can I stash them? Yeah. I'll look them up tomorrow. Yeah. Let's go to the dungeon quickly.
Today?
Be gone!
All right. Smooth fast. Fast, fast, fast. Reduce fat fast. Is to reduce all these demons fast. Okay. Small fast, fast, fast. I have some 30 minutes and I need to go. Second level. How much reduction? Okay, there you go. That was the sunburst I was talking about. This still does a lot of damage. So it doesn't help. That means this strategy of damage reduction actually is not optimal because it will wet me. It says on their name, huh? I actually, when I fight creatures of yellow or blue, especially yellows,
There is nowhere I would rather be.
Truly?
Truly.
I
depends on this.
actually
on you.
pay attention to them. I'm looking at my health. I'm looking at my health, not at the fighting itself. When bind with Jailer. With Jailer? What is Jailer, Major? Is that a passive spell of some sort? The problem with standing in place, I see how it could be useful, but it's not the way I usually approach games. Let's say I am more accustomed to fleeing and escape, flee, evade damage, rather than taking on the chin. That's my, you could say, my, where my expertise is. Just Jailer. Jailer is something they do, not something I do. Combined with Jailer, you could be stuck in place. Okay. I thought if I got Jailer, I could eat those attacks. I could resist them. Ooh.
Increases.
You see, that's the kind of stuff I'm very good at. what we just did. I'm good at debuffing, I'm good at controlling the environment. Well, at least I think I am. Oh, so if they can spam that molten stuff and somehow they trap me in place, I guess with Jailer I won't be able to use the mirror images to escape. That's what I but if they were intelligent, the AI, I mean, they would cast Jailer and then Molten. That way they would ensure I could not escape. Yeah, I don't know much about the spells enemies do. Actually, I don't know nothing. All I know is what I've seen so far. And I've seen that the spells they do, or whatever they are called, like Molten, like the AoE environmental effects they apply, those are the ones to watch for. You could say the timed grenades they use, they're some sort of timed spell that takes time to charge. Those are the ones that have been hitting me hard so far. So Molten is like a buoy trap, they leave when they die. And the arcane is the laser, isn't it? I remember a laser, a purple laser. On Desecrator spell. I don't think I have seen that. Or maybe I have. Like a river of lava. I've seen a river of goo. Green goo. That I have seen, a river of green goo. And yeah, if
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land. I have trained for.
Do you mean this? This is what you say, that lava pit? But you see, that's how I approach a fight usually. Retreat, retreat. Try to disable as many of them as you can. That's Desecrator, okay. If I get surrounded, I cast something and retreat, cast something and retreat. Every time I retreat, less of them follow, because someone gets killed. Yeah, that's an idea. Aggro more and more and more enemies. This kind of reminds me of the way I played Dragon Age Inquisition. Which I think you were, both of you were around that time here. When I had to take charge of Cassandra. And I actually, all I did with Cassandra was run in circles and try to stun enemies. And that's it. That's all I did with her. Create guard, extra health, and run in circles stunning people. Taunting and stunning. Nothing more. Now I need to aggro people. Yeah, those little mobs, those I can aggro. Across as many as I want. I think I already entered that, yeah. But I think we're going to be able to do it. Let's explore this whole place. Already entered here. And leave the Bolt of the Assassin for tomorrow.
This bottle has made many rich, but it killed my brother Garrett when he used it. I'm too frightened to risk my life trying again. Use it if you dare.
What?
We have found the key to the ancient device. I fear that these treasures will cost us our lives. At least my brother and I have made it this far, and we are still alive. Dare we use this machine?
A treasure portal? Let's see.
The Lacuni were peaceful in my time. I wonder what has angered them so.
A foul lair. Do you recommend I enter that place, Ronchi? I don't like special places. Special places get you killed. What do you say? Should I enter or should I not? As long as it's not timed. It could be fun. Will it take a lot of time? Because I don't have a lot of time. Are those long dungeons? Well, I don't think it will disappear, will it? Yeah. Really, I can teleport? Okay, let's enter then. Yeah, I can teleport, okay. Doesn't look so foul. It's a place filled with chickens. Are chickens foul? Because they are. Really?
Die!
What? This place doesn't have enemies? Okay. Thanks a lot. Really, I didn't know foul were bears. Really clever choice of words. When I think of foul, I think of the one with the regular U, not the W. I think that's everything. I don't think I can kill them, but I got the pig. Yeah, I can see a joke. Very clever of them. Alright. Let's hope there is no other dungeon.
Of the original 427 Crusaders who disappeared into the East, 341 return. Do they still seek the redemption of their faith? How will they react to the destruction of the city that birthed their crusade? Will they continue west to the lands of Westmarch? What does their return portend?
Hell just happened. I need to get out of those AoE attacks. Ah, the pig gets to the same as a yellow chest. Oh shit!
Your grave awaits!
Okay. Let's swing around. Ooh! What got summoned? Bunch of little assholes. Finally. Eight minutes. Hopefully there is no dungeon. I think if I find another dungeon, I will have to skip it. I doubt there will be another one. Well, if that thing wants to follow me, it can. I'm kind of tired of those birds.
I am so good, I astound myself.
Away with you!
Like a... some sort of black hole in the
Where do you
middle
suppose
of
these
this
bones
place.
come from? Long ago, even before my time, great beasts roamed these lands. But death called them here, one by one, until none were left.
Well, I really hope none are left.
I am so good, I astound myself.
Because otherwise, it'll be a tough fight. Okay. The foul lair. We are almost there. I think I have fully explored this place. I almost thought I wouldn't. But we have, which means the cast is nearly over. those creatures. How are we in inventory space? Or a field? Okay, I'll enter the dungeon and teleport to town, and that will be it for today. Hopefully tomorrow the portal is still there. Alright, yeah. That's it for today. Red enemies, ah fuck. Gotta kill them now.
These halls belonged to Zoltan Kuhl before they became his prison.
That's it.
I need to go back.
Yeah. So much items. So many, actually. So many abilities. Alright, let me check this out. Just in case there is something useful. No. Slow time. Time is spent for any allies standing in the area, increasing their attack speed by 10. No, I don't think that's good. Increase the potency of the speed reduction and reduce the cooldown to 12 seconds. No. Less damage or more damage. More damage could be useful. But I prefer not having to deal with enemies for 5 seconds. Okay, nothing here. Ice armor. Whirling storm builds around you, dealing 80% weapon damage. Interesting. Okay, that's it. Maybe one of these? No. Still nothing. Anything else to check out? The inventory, look at that. It's filled. Filled to the brim. Know what? I think more base damage is better than criticals. Maybe. Criticals are anyway based on base damage, aren't they? So if I increase my base damage, I will be increasing my criticals de facto, I think. Makes sense. Alright, but that's it for today.
Should I return to my slumber?
Alright. See you tomorrow. And thank you very much, Ronchi, Major, Aztec, and anyone else that joined us today. I really hope tomorrow we can continue with our success. If not, then it will be a long time before we see good old Sultan or Sultan again. So soon, actually. Alright, goodbye. Lark, sorry about that Blarg I forgot about you. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. Let's leave the game. Make sure everything saves to the servers, I guess. Now it will crash and I'll lose all my legendaries. Apparently not. Alright. Till next time.